What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at XRP on this video and everything that's going on with the SEC and why everyone in crypto is currently watching what might happen. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We talk about cryptocurrency videos every single day, and we also live stream at 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. Eastern every single night, where we talk about crypto and we also race some marbles. So if that's something you like the sound of, click the button, turn that notification bell on, and let's give this video a thumbs up. It takes no time at all, but it gets the word out to the people. So let's take a look at XRP, 33 cents currently. And look, let's talk about why they're currently in court. So there is a question mark over why and how XRP traded and what their principles were, and did they break any financing laws with the whole ecosystem they have. Now, the original plan of XRP was to move large amounts of money through the banking system. It was to kind of almost offset a decentralized banking system but interact with a centralized banking system. Now, they are claiming they should be treated as a digital asset and a cryptocurrency, whereas the SEC are saying that they are, governed by financial laws because of the banking system. That is it in its most simplest of forms. Obviously, there's tons more stuff that goes into it, but ultimately that is where the question mark is coming. Currently over $1 billion in volume, up 7%, which is good, and the market cap at 15.9 billion is a strong market cap. Now, we have seen retracement in the value, 2.67, like I said, down on the day, and you can see the chart over the last year. You can see this where it's kind of all in the court bit at the bottom here. Now, is there potential to come back at this? Of course there is. I think the people are watching it to see what happens and what the outcome is, because it could shape lots of projects. The whole cryptocurrency ecosystem could absolutely sit on what goes on in this court case. Now, it's dead interesting, the two parties going at it. Now, we're going to take a look at some of the information that's coming out. But first and foremost, let's take a look at the SEC's chair makes a game-changing crypto statement as the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, etc. all fall. Uncertainty continues to torment crypto investors. We did see a couple of days where the market started to move. We actually saw 23k Bitcoin. We suddenly and quite quickly have retraced all the way back down. It did break back through that 20,000 stronghold earlier on to drop to about 19.8. It did recover a little bit, but it's very, very volatile and very fragile right now in terms of that pricing structure. You can see there the Bitcoin price dropped 3%. Down to 20k, while Ethereum price rose. Now, Ethereum again has dropped back down as Bitcoin has done the same. Now, what we see is in recent CNBC interviews addressing crypto regulation, Gensler singled out Bitcoin as the only cryptocurrency he would label as a commodity. Some like Bitcoin, and that's the only one I'm going to say. My predecessors and others have said they're a commodity, he said. Now, what is he kind of talking about? So there's a debate about who should govern and regulate cryptocurrency. Should it be the SEC? Or should it be the commodities group? Now, there's a lot of question marks over which one it should be. One of them is much harsher than the other. You see there's Commodity Futures and Trading Commission. The other one is probably, a bit more lenient in terms of what it is, and it carries sort of less regulations, should we say. The rest of the current cryptocurrency added should be classified as securities and regulated by the SEC. Many of these financial assets, crypto financial assets, have a key attribute of security. The investing public is hoping for a return, just like when they invest in other financial assets we call securities. So he kind of has a point, but crypto is different. It is decentralized. That's the whole nature of it. That's why people invest in it. Same to a certain degree as the stock market. People want to make some money out of it, but it's a new technology that, people are investing in that. Yes, there's the DeFi market and people play speculation in that. Absolutely. And people lose loads of money. People make a lot of money. And I think that's where this real battle of governance is. We also got this little bit, for example, Bitcoin and Ether would fall into a commodity bucket, would be regulated by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Now, again, that comes with slightly less regulation and probably is better for the overall cryptocurrency market. Now, what are we seeing in terms of SEC versus Ripple? This Brad Garlinghouse announced the expansion of the US. His outcome is unfavorable. What does he mean? He's going to leave the US. They're going to pull out XRP and move somewhere else. Says Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has affirmed a move outside of the US if the payment giant loses the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Ripple has been embroiled in a legal battle defending its sale of XRP and the altcoin position as a non-security since December 2020. It's been going on for ages. Analysts maintain a bullish outlook on XRP price despite recent developments. It goes on to talk a little bit about the lawsuit, and the CEO of Ripple recently criticized the SEC for approving Coinbase's S1 IPO. So it's really interesting, and he has got a really good plan, and this is why the world of crypto is watching exactly what is going on. Now, it's a big move. It's a big cryptocurrency project. It's got a lot of money going through it, and ultimately what it's trying to do is bridge the gap between financiers and retail investors using a decentralized mechanism. It's actually a really interesting project. They've donated tons of money to charity. They've been around a long time. It goes on to say that Garlinghouse is convinced that the SEC's regulation by enforcement could further stifle innovation in crypto in the US. The payment giant has taken the first step in the direction, and on June 23rd, 2022, Ripple announced the establishment of a Toronto office with over 150 engineers and employees. You can see the tweet here. So they're not scared to move it elsewhere, and this is where it's going to be really interesting. Do they want the potential lucrative financial aspects of it sitting within the US, or are they happy to see it go elsewhere based upon trying to regulate something they maybe shouldn't be regulated? The whole world of cryptocurrency is watching this. It's going to be really interesting in terms of what's coming out. I'm dead interested to see what you guys are. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you invested in XRP? This could be a speculative play. You look at the price, you know, it topped out at $1.40. I'm not saying it's going to go back to there, but I think right now there is definite concern in the market, because if the decision goes against XRP, we would expect the price to drop down. Now, if the decision does go in the way of XRP, that could trigger a significant move up in the market. We're going to have to really wait and see what happens. But let me know in the comments down below what you're doing with your XRP, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.